Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television and we do a few reality shows on the side. And one of the reality shows that we do is Vanderpump Rules, the one show everyone should be watching. But before we get to that, so today I had pole dancing class today, and I'm not gonna lie, I had because this is Sunday, so Sundays I have the 2 hours of class every single Sunday, okay? That's fine, right? But then I also had an hour of rehearsal. So by the end, so I had 3 hours of straight polling today, and it was a lot. It was a lot, and you know, it's so, in a way, it's very frustrating for me because I feel like I should be better than I am right now. And my teachers all tell me, no, you are doing so good. For someone who had to basically start from scratch and who started in pole one, I mean, you're doing great. And I just, but everyone is always the hardest on themselves, always. And I totally am. I fall into that same category. So it's very difficult for me sometimes. You know, I see all these but the good thing about the rehearsal that I had the last hour was that the teacher, shout out to you, Jasmine, she's fierce in the respect that she is willing to try anything. As am I. Sorry. I mean, she is, so I love that. So, we were, even thinking of, new tricks and new ways to do things, and we're like, can you do that? I was like, I don't know, let's find out. And then I try, and then earlier today in class, I totally took a dive off the pole. I totally fell. Not it wasn't that far, but I fell, and it was loud, and the teacher, Jenny, she was so cute. She was like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm like, remember, I had to teach myself how to walk again. This is nothing. There's nothing that can be done here at this pole class that makes me afraid. I'm not afraid of shit. Okay, so just thought I would let you all know that. All right, so let's talk about Vanderpump Rules. So, okay, so last week, they all went to Mexico for Jax's birthday, and Brittany planned this whole trip. And Lisa Vanderpump is, very confused as to why Brittany is planning shit for Jax when Jax has been kind of, I don't know, cheating on her and shit, right? Well, okay, so here's the thing. So then Brittany, so they all go, and we see lots of different, so it ended last week with, everyone getting onto Jax and Tom Sandoval, because remember how I said that lately it just hasn't been a real good look on Tom Sandoval, about all kinds of different things. They were talking about Brittany and Jax. They were talking about, Jeremy and Billy Lee, who wasn't even there. Neither one of them were there. So, I mean, the whole situation was just and everyone had been drinking a lot. Well, first of all, I didn't even know Peter did go on that trip. I love me some Peter. I wish that they would show Peter more often. The last time that I think that Peter had a real decent storyline was when Vale, do you remember Vale? I love me some Vale. First of all, I love me some Vale from her Young and the Restless days. But I loved her on Vanderpump Rules as well. And I love that, Peter asked her out, and she went out, but then she was like, this is not gonna work for me. But it was cute, though, and he was really nervous, he was like, yeah, it went so good, and then he was like, oh, guess not. It was cute, though, and I would like to see more of Peter, I would like to, actually, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I kind of would like to see Stassi get back together with Peter. Actually, everyone's always talking about Stassi and Jax. Stassi and Jax. I'm sorry. I don't think that they are good together. I don't think they ever were good together. I think I have never seen Stassi and Peter together because they had already broken up by the time Vanderpump Rules started taping. But I think that I would not be upset if they decided to rekindle that romance. But I don't even know if Peter even has a girlfriend or a wife or good shit. Who knows? We never see him, Sorry, my left eye is killing me. Okay. And this is when my mom or my little sister would say, does your face hurt? Because it's killing me. Which I'm not gonna lie, I use that all the time. Now you know where I get it from. Thanks, Mom. Okay. So James finally has to tell Jax. He has to tell Jax about the basically Scheana set up Brittany with this guy Adam, and nothing came of it, but it was kind of underhanded of Scheana to do. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of agree with that. I think it was underhanded and shady. And Jax, I have to say, despite the fact that on Twitter he comes across very angry, like all the time, he's constantly fighting with trolls. And I know that he said, I don't know that he says, he probably says, oh, I'm just having a good time, I'm just having a laugh, it's no big deal. But to his followers, I don't necessarily know if they understand that. You know what I mean? I think my personal approach is to just forget the haters. Ignore them. Keep moving. One foot in front of the other. Progress forward. That's all you gotta. Don't let anybody try to bring you down. So, it kind of gets me upset. Not doesn't get me upset, but it just makes me concerned for him when he's like, going off on trolls. So, but in this case, I agree with Jax. I think it was very kind of shady of Scheana to do. And Scheana, of course, did not take any responsibility for it. She was like, Brittany knew that Adam was going to be there. And he was like, are you saying that Brittany knew it was a date? I never said it was a date. I just said he was coming out to drinks with us. Okay. That gives me you know what you get for that girl? You get a side eye. Yeah, that's for you, Scheana. Okay, so, also, Stassi, well, first of all, Tom Schwartz is adorable. How cute is Tom Schwartz? Katie's a very lucky woman. He is very cute. He's super cute. Even when he's drinking, he's super cute. I can see the appeal of drunk girls wanting to make out with him, because when he's drunk, because he's really cute when he's drunk. I mean, he's cute when he's not drunk. And I actually, so he told us a little bit he gave us some insight into his relationship with Lisa Vanderpump, and he was saying how he's a little bit jealous of Tom Sandoval because Tom Sandoval has Lisa's number. And he's like, I'm sure she'd probably give it to me, but I'm too scared to ask for her. And I totally get that. I totally understand that. I'm right there with you, Tom. I mean, I'm not even close to being in the same situation, but I feel that way too. Like, if there's someone that is, like, I think is super cute, or I'm gonna go out of my way to not let them know that. You know what I mean? I mean, it's probably not that good of a secret kept around Lisa Vanderpump, but, I think that, I don't know. I think I understand it. I totally get it. He's super cute. Okay, so anyways, back to, so Stassi and Kristen have been fighting. And at first, Kristen didn't take any ownership, And Stassi was like, Kristen is the absolute worst. Okay. I let me tell you this. I understand where Stassi is coming from on this one, just because we all have that one friend that it's very difficult to travel internationally with. They might be great domestically, but internationally they are the pits, right? So, I think that because, like, she's like, I'm willing to compromise, but you have to compromise too. She's like, you want to stay out all hours of the night. I want to be in bed by midnight. So let's compromise and let's say 2 a.m., lights out at 2 a.m. And that's, and then she's a tornado everywhere, and then she's saying, I want to go home, and blah, blah, blah. And then later on in the episode, she had a talk with Stassi, and Stassi's like, I hate fighting with you. And she's like, I do too. She's like, look, I'm sorry that I'm so manic. She's like, I actually suffer from depression. No, not depression, anxiety. I suffer from anxiety. Well, bipolar is a form of depression, but I don't think she's bipolar, but I do think that she definitely does have anxiety. She's like, and when it gets to be so much, and I can't take it, and something kind of lowers my inhibitions or my ability to stop, whether that be alcohol, edibles, Xanax, whatever, that's when I kind of unleash and, I apologize. And I mean, it was actually a real mature moment between the two of them. Who knew? But yeah, but they showed some clips from next week. I cannot wait because apparently, now here's the thing. You know how in the past few Sudsy recaps that I did about the soap operas, I was talking about how there are certain soap tropes that are done all the time in various soap operas, and the one that I mentioned was falling down the stairs. Most recently done by Victor Newman on Young and the Restless. Well, another soap trope is getting a drink thrown in your face. But I have to say, that's quickly becoming a Bravo trope as well, because it started off with Tamra Judge throwing a glass of wine in, what's her name's face? Gina Keogh, who, FYI, did you know she was a ZZ Top girl in the video Legs? She was fierce. And it then continued with Brandy from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills throwing a glass in Eileen Davidson's face. And what makes that actually super meta is that she was trying to be a soap opera actress. Like, she was trying to, act soapy, and the first thing she thought of was throwing a drink. Now, I personally would have made it look like Eileen threw me down the stairs, but the drink thing would come in second, for sure. And now they've got, Kristen throws a drink at James. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that. That's in the next episode. So anyways, thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. You can hashtag Pump Rules to talk Vanderpump Rules, or you can also hashtag I think it's RPDR for RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm doing that one next for season 10. And you can hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel to get my YouTube videos sent to your email inbox every single day. And while you're there, look around for my Storytime with Angel Benton series, because you'll want to watch episode 1, because episode 2, I have a feeling, will be uploaded right after this episode. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.